MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Shortstop, number 7.
Trey Turner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole.
Jason Worth checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Hitless in 3 at-bats. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Batting third.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One and 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Bronco ranging into the outfield. 2 gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. 1 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
center fielder.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Cesar Hernandez.
Down the first baseline. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate, Maikel Franco. Past battles with Scherzer, 1 for 15. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. To short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Here's Michael Saunders now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1-1. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Batting 7, catcher Matt Wieters.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Now it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tough slider down low for a strike. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Taylor. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Now at the plate, Cameron Rupp. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Max Scherzer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Well, they couldn't have scripted it any better. I mean, you get to face the pitcher to lead off the inning. But when you go down 2-0, maybe that plan's not working so good.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Trey Turner is on deck. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher, leading off the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's 1 gone in the inning.
The batter, left fielder.
Here's Jason Worth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Digging in, Vince Velasquez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Velasquez.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Rendon down at third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting ninth, left fielder.
Ready now, Aaron Altair, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 3. Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bryce Harper.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to look. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Just a tick behind for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Cesar Hernandez
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. hit back toward the mound. Murphy to his right. He has it. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Franco. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And again a throw. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Scherzer will check it first. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Throw over to the bag. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Franco becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Michael Saunders started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Comes set and the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now a throw over. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. Give me a line drive.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Harper. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a relay to the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Phillies will have to be in now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Anthony Rendon.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Two and 0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The pitcher, number 31.
Into the box, Max Scherzer. He drew a walk his first time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Cameron Rupp. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Cameron.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Line drive to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
That ball looked like it started behind him, and he hung in there, and the ball stays inside still, and he gets the base hit on it.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Turner backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Settling in now, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Taylor sprinting after it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but The speedy Trey Turner digs in
Leading
now.
off for
He'll lead
Washington.
things off here in this
Shortstop.
one-run contest.
Turner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Jason Worth. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason Worth.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball
The
game.
right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
And it's grounded foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Dribbled to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number
Riding
7,
in once again, Michael Franco. A
Franco.
hit in 2 tries so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here's Michael Saunders now.
right fielder,
He's 0
number
for 2
5.
thus far in this one.
Michael Saunders.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Worth. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Zimmerman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long. That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Skied into straightaway right. Saunders is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Now here's the pitch. Oh, it looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Third baseman.
Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Joseph. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Again, a 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Cameron.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Rupp. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in once again, Matt Wieters. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pereira going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
When this thing left the bat, I thought he was going to break the tie by himself, but he does the next best thing, ripping the ball off the wall.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box now, Michael Taylor, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on three pitches, one away. Adam Lind.
Hitting for the pitcher, Scherzer, number 26, Adam Lind.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
1-1, here it is. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
We always talk about the difference of how you can't pick up a pitch, the deception of pitchers pitch with. That's a perfect example right there. Because the ball's coming out of the same arm slot, it's hard to pick up. That's a 20-mile-an-hour difference between two pitches. That's almost impossible to hit.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Adam Lind goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Trey Turner tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Oliver Perez is on to pitch.
Pitching for Washington.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pat Neshek. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ty Kelly is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Aaron Altair. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, 2 beautiful pitches. I don't know. 2 fastballs inside. Do you stay in or do you go back outside? He's got him set up for anything right now.
On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Jolie Rodriguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Stepping in, Jason Worth, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
A 1-1 on its way to work.
Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Line hard to center field. Pereira is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Settling in now, Ryan Zimmerman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hector Neris gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Hector Neris.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Max Scherzer is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll